Fortnite's new Overwatch update is insane. We have a brand new mythic weapons, a load of free rewards, some map changes, but also some new season 3 leaks and live event information that's actually pretty crazy. You guys do not want to miss out on today's video, so let's get straight into it. But first, make sure you guys leave a like if you need V-Bucks, because I bet you can't reach this like goal, but if you do, I'll be giving away so many V-Bucks codes in my next video. Okay, so starting off with the obvious, the brand new Overwatch skins, they are now inside of the item shop. You guys can see we have a Diva, which is, yeah, this skin's actually really cool. We then have Mercy. This skin I wasn't too sure about, but I actually really like it. We then have Genji. You guys can see this is probably going to be one of the most purchased skins. And then finally we have Tracer. All of these skins are actually pretty insane, and you guys can see all of the other cosmetics you actually do get with these skins. There's a lot of cosmetics inside of this collab. I'm not gonna lie, the pickaxes are actually one of my favorites. They just look insane. You guys can also see Mercy's other style here, which is actually pretty cool. It's called Devil Mercy. It is pretty wild. But the crazy part is about this collab is the bundle cost 4,200 V-Bucks. It is so expensive, but if you guys are wanting this bundle for completely free, I do give 5 subscribers every single day for completely free who do subscribe to the channel, smash a like on the video, and drop your epic ID name down in the comment section below, because you guys don't really want to miss out on the Overwatch collab, because this is actually a pretty big deal. But if you guys are picking up anything from today's item shop for yourself, if it's just an emote or a pickaxe or even one of the skins, please do consider popping in my support creator code Apple1, as it actually does really help out the channel an absolute ton. But we then actually do have some free rewards for this Overwatch collab that you guys could obtain by simply completing quests, and I can't lie, the rewards are really cool. The first one is the MV261 Orca glider, which is literally the Overwatch ship, which is pretty insane. We then have Reinhardt's rocket hammer pickaxe, which this is pretty amazing, I can't lie. This may be teasing a wave 2 Overwatch collab with Reinhardt coming out as his skin. We then have the Overwatch emote that I don't think anyone's going to use. We then have the plushie backbling, which is actually pretty cute, I can't lie. Moving on, we have the answer the call loading screen, which is actually a really nice loading screen, I'm not gonna lie. And then finally we have the Overwatch banner icon. All of these rewards are completely free from completing all of the brand new Overwatch quests, which is actually pretty amazing. But we also have 2 brand new weapons inside of this update as well, starting with the Mercy staff. This is actually a shield item which grants you shield to yourself, but you can also use it to heal your teammates. And if you guys are healing them in a gunfight, it's pretty broken, I can't lie, but you can also revive your teammates with this as well. So this is very overpowered, I'm not gonna lie. But the other weapon we do have is actually the brand new Tracer pistols. These things are insane, bro. There are 2 different versions. There's one in third person, and then there's one that puts you in first person. These are actually insane, I can't lie. It's probably one of the coolest weapons we've ever got inside of Fortnite. I just think it's pretty insane how they've given us a first person weapon. But we then have 4 brand new POIs. We have Hamora, I think that's how you call it, Bass and Drum, King's Row, which actually takes over Sandy City, which is pretty cool, and the Watch Point. I believe the Watch Points are scattered all over the island, which is pretty insane. But that's not all, because they've also added a huge, and I mean huge, update to Fortnite Zero Build in this update. Pocket items have actually replaced the old build button. So we're getting something completely new called a pocket item. A new unlimited use utility slot with cooldowns. Start every match with 1 pocket item equipped. Players now start with a pistol, a shield, and a pocket item. The swap pocket items at vending machines, which is pretty cool. Launch items being shockwaves, med mist, and shield bubble. Lethal fall damage has now been replaced with low HP instead of death. So they've completely removed fall damage, which is actually pretty cool. We can now cut your glider near the ground, which is awesome. Glider redeploy is also back. Unlimited stamina while holding a pickaxe, which is very broken. Eliminations restore overshield, which is basically Siphon, to be perfectly honest. Environmental cover is stronger. Reboot van time is reduced. Rebalance loot pool, defensives and utility. Improved smoke grenades added, and bricker bunkers have been added. These are actually really cool. We've got so much new stuff in Fortnite Zero Build for this Overwatch update, which I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm not complaining because it's insane. But that's not the only thing added in this update. A brand new POI is currently getting built for the Foundations team, which is literally inside the mountain, which ties into the live event. At the very end of this season, this is where we're going to be stood while the live event goes down or starts, just like in the Homer Simpson event, we was inside, I don't even know what was inside, but you guys could see over the island. That's basically what this POI is going to be doing. And we do know the Dark Voyager is going to be doing something with the 0 point, and talking about him, in the files, a new live event countdown is actually going to appear very soon over at the 0 point shards, which are apparently moving, as in the new minimap it shows the 0 point shards are missing from their original locations, and files include new references to shard deliveries, so it looks like the Dark Voyager is actually going to start transporting them very soon. As in its loading screen, you guys can see the last 3 shards connected to the 0 point, which this is going to be so cool, bro. This live event's going to be pretty insane, but it doesn't even stop there. We are going to be getting a brand new free live event skin in this event, being this a brand new Dark Voyager, and I can't lie, it is so cool. His entire spacesuit is completely gone, and you guys can see he's fully consumed by the cubes, which is pretty insane. You guys can get this for simply just participating in the live event at the end of the season, which I know so many people are going to be doing this because it is absolutely insane. And I also believe this loading screen will also be included, but a load of brand new voice lines will actually leak to talking about the paradigm and the singularity and the live event.
The paradigm. Status. Sacrificed to zero fusion. I've done everything I can. This is your fight now. I'm sorry we ever doubted you. Your sacrifice meant everything.
Sometimes fate is inevitable.
We're all we have left. It's not gonna be enough.
Perhaps not.
The singularity. What? Amy, she was IO. She'd never work with us. The singularity. Status incoming.
Confirming the paradigm is dead, as she was sacrificed in the Zero Fusion, which was the Chapter 3 ending event, which is where the island completely blew up, which is why the 0 point is in shards. But the Order seems to believe that they're not enough to defeat the Dark Voyager inside of this live event, but then Amy, the AI, talks about the singularity. And then the Order confirms she worked for the Imagined Order and she never worked for them, but then Amy says the singularity is incoming. So it looks like we're going to be getting one of the craziest live events we've ever gotten inside of Fortnite's history, bro. It's going to be insane. We've got so much lore coming back, including the singularity, but that's literally not the only thing that's been added inside of this update. As you know, we are getting a brand new esdeekid added to the game, which you guys can see he's going to be releasing on May the 15th, as Fortnite actually did add a brand new Fortnite trailer of him, and you guys can kind of see the skin here, including his styles. He's kind of got like this skeleton outfit, which is actually pretty cool, I can't lie. And then also you guys can see inside of the mask. This skin's going to be pretty crazy, I can't lie. This literally releases tomorrow, and he does actually come out with a sidekick being his dog, which is pretty cool. Also has 2 different styles. You guys can see you can kind of get him in an X-ray version. It is very weird, I can't lie, but the trailer is actually pretty insane. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are excited for this, because I know I am. I think it's going to be one of the best icon skins we've had in a very long time. But with Lewis and Peter now inside of the game, this is crazy, bro. How have we got Peter Griffin and Lewis Griffin inside of Fortnite? We are still expecting more Family Guy skins to arrive this chapter, with Brian and Stewie Griffin still on the way. This is actually pretty insane. Obviously, we have the Brian babbling inside of the game. I can't lie, it is so bad. But he is rumored to be getting his very own skin very soon, as well as Stewie Griffin. But as Stewie is so small, Stewie is actually going to be in a brand new mech suit, which is pretty cool, just like the South Park skins, which look absolutely crazy. So inside of this update, make sure you guys are looking out for a brand new Stewie Griffin skin and also a Brian Griffin skin, because these are just going to be so cool. I'm very excited for it. Most likely going to be able to unlock them for completely free as well inside of some skin cups. So yeah, they're going to be absolutely crazy. There is actually a potential brand new Juice WRLD skin that is coming out very soon. As on Instagram, his manager actually posted this image of a brand new Juice WRLD skin, which kind of looks like he's in motocross gear, well, a motocross mask kind of, and this actually has high potential for actually coming out very soon, as they did actually add the wrong Fortnite account, which is obviously on purpose, is obviously just a little troll, but there's no reason for his manager to post this image of a brand new Juice WRLD skin if there isn't something behind it. So it looks like we're going to be getting a brand new Juice WRLD skin inside of the game very soon, and I can't wait for it, bro, because it's going to be pretty insane.